and cool bladeless fan and heater with jet focus. This week has been the perfect example of why we need something like this in our home because the temperatures have been crazy. And what I love is that the QVC price on this is normally $449.99. We have this on sale today for $329.99. That's a savings of $120 and free shipping and handling. So this is going to come right to your door. We even also have easy pay. So if you're interested, you can put it on your QVC credit card, and then you will be able to take advantage of those 5 easy payments of $66. This is item V35348. We've got one color left, but it's the best one. It's white and silver. It's a chameleon. It will blend in with whatever decor you have going on in your home. And I'm not alone. This is Logan. He's going to help me out the next hour as we talk and learn all about this AM09. So you might be looking at it and thinking, well, what is it? What does it do? It is a 2-in-1. So it's truly engineered to be used every single day throughout the entire year, no matter where you live. And I can speak from experience, like I was referring to, this week here in Pennsylvania has been crazy. On Saturday, I was wearing my warmest, most comfy fleece sweatshirt because it was freezing. And then today, we had the windows open, the sun was out, it was hot, it was beautiful. So this was keeping me cool. And because this is a 2-in-1, it's a heater. So Saturday, it was in heat mode. Today, it was in the cooling fan mode. And that's what I love about it. You will toggle between heating and cooling every single day, all throughout the year. Maybe when you're cooking in the kitchen and you need that, gentle breeze, you get 10 different airflow settings with this. And there are no fast spinning blades. So if you're a pet owner like I am, you can see how my pinwheel is going. And that's because this is patented Dyson technology. This uses our air multiplier technology. So without any blades, we are able to project that air out towards you. And that's what really cools down the room quickly or heats up the room quickly, depending on how you want to use this. You'll never have to put it away and store it because you will, like I said, use it as a heater when you need to, use it as the cooling fan when you need to. So what I love is you can see that powerful stream of airflow. It's room filling, and that's what really, again, allows us to work so effectively and efficiently to heat the room quickly or to cool down the room. There are also 2 different airflow modes. So there's the jet focus, which is a direct personal airflow mode or diffused mode. There's also an energy efficient thermostat. So you can set this to whatever temperature you like. If you like 77, the AM09 is only going to run as it needs to maintain that temperature in your room. This is the lightest heater fan that we make. It's less than 6 pounds. So you're going to be able to carry this and move it throughout your home to put it in the rooms that you're spending time in. And you're seeing there how easy it is to maintain. You're just going to grab one of your Campanelli microfiber cloths and dust it like you would dust any other piece of furniture, since there are no blades. There's also no filters with this one. So I know it looks a lot like some of our air purifiers, but this one is truly just a heater and a fan. So you never have to replace anything with this. And just to show you, all of these little holes right here are actively drawing in airflow from 360 degrees around. And that air inside then is amplified as it passes over a mixed flow impeller. And that's the same technology used in turbochargers and jet engines. And it amplifies the airflow. Then as it comes up here, it passes over the heating elements and is pushed out into the room, or it's pushed out as the fan. So I'm going to show you why this works so effectively. I have it in heating mode right now. And what I want you to see is I have a thermal paint board here. It's blue. And what happens with thermal paint, when it gets warm, it changes colors. So watch what happens when I put this thermal paint in front of the AM09. Now, what you'll start to see in just a few seconds is that paint getting lighter, getting whiter. And that's again because it's getting warm. That's how quickly this AM09 is able to work and why it's so different than any other heater or fan. You can see there how white it is. Typically, when we're talking about a fan especially, right, you have to sit right next to it to feel any relief. But that's not the case with Dyson air multiplier technology. Because of the way this is engineered, it actively projects the air. So instead of just, blowing around and you have to sit right next to it, this is going to move towards you at a rate of 6.6 gallons of air per second, or 6.6 feet per second. So lots of airflow coming right to where you are, cooling you off in those hot, sticky summer months, and then also keeping you nice and cozy and warm when you need it. Think about zone heating or cooling, because this is such a great way to really cut down on some of your whole home costs. And you see the inner insides of this working to really propel that airflow, maximize it, and then project it out to where you are. Jet focus is that long range direct airflow. And then you also have the diffuse mode, which means you can share that airflow even further throughout the space. So you see there, they're not sitting right next to this, but yet they're getting all of the benefits. And it's the perfect size to put on your kitchen counter, or on your nightstand if you want to use this in your bedroom. There's also a sleep timer, which makes it really nice because it will just turn off. So if you're somebody that likes to, fall asleep with that gentle breeze, you don't have to have this running all night long. And as I said before, it is our lightest and most portable. So you can put this in the rooms that you're spending time in. You don't need, to crank up the whole home heat or the whole home AC, because you can only be in one room at a time. So I love, especially in these transitional months like that we're in right now, where from day to day the weather changes. We're not sure how to dress. We're not sure what we need to, we don't want to be changing our whole home thermostat to heat, to AC, back to heat, back to AC. But with this, you can do that. And I'm going to show you, I'm going to move it a little closer to my other camera so hopefully you can see. There is a ring around the power button. Now you see that it's red right now because I'm in that heating mode. And here I have that thermostat. So I can set it to whatever temperature I like. And the AM09 is going to run just to maintain that temperature in the room. Now, if I push the blue button on the remote, now I instantly move into that cooling fan. And here I have 10 airflow settings. So you really get to decide how much or how little airflow you want to have circulating throughout your room. You also have a sleep timer. You have the ability to oscillate this. And again, two different airflow modes. So if you're somebody that, excuse me, is always hot or cold, you can push the jet focus mode on your remote and aim the airflow right at you. It's a long range direct airflow. If you want to share the airflow throughout the whole room, you can push the diffuse button, and that is a wider angle projection of airflow. You also have the ability to tilt this. So if maybe you have it up on your desk and you want to, have this blowing down to your feet, you can do that. I want to show you a little tour of my house and some of the many places that I like to use the AM09. Take a look.
What I love about using the AM09 in the winter is that it warms up whatever room I'm spending time in quickly, because it's actually projecting that warm air right out to you so you feel it right away. And because it weighs less than 6 pounds, it's really lightweight and easy to move throughout the home so that I can keep myself warm wherever I am. I don't have to crank up the thermostat to heat the entire house. And then I put it in fan mode for those warm spring days that get up into the 70s, but as the nights turn chilly, I easily go right back to heating. So this is perfect when the temperature fluctuates throughout the day. And back to fan mode for those hot, sticky summer days when you're looking for some relief. There are 10 different airflow settings in the fan mode, so you can decide how much or how little airflow you need. And there's even a long-range direct airflow mode called jet focus, so you can aim it all right at you. And then in the fall, when you want to turn off the AC but you don't want to turn on your whole home heating system, this is a great solution because you can easily move between heating and cooling by pushing either the blue or red button on your remote control. I also love that you can oscillate this because that shares the airflow even further throughout the space. So you can see this is a smart solution no matter what time of year, because it's always going to provide that comfort you're looking for in your home.
So there you saw it. I mean, literally, this is built for year-round use wherever you live. And it truly is the perfect size to just leave out. It doesn't take up a large footprint. It's about 23 1/4 inches high. And then the base is roughly the size of a small, like salad plate or something. It's about 8 inches. So not a big footprint, but it makes a huge difference in really delivering that comfort to your home. I also love that it has some built in safety features. So we talked about the fact that it has no fast spinning blades. That's great if you have pets, if you have little kids running around. You don't have to worry about anything getting caught in it. The heating elements are also not visible. So as I move this into heat mode, I can still touch this and I don't have to worry about burning my hands. It will get warm, but it's not going to get hot, hot, hot like a traditional baseboard heater would. And then the other thing that I really appreciate as a mom of 3 boys, and we have 4 pets, is that this has an auto shut off feature. So I don't know if you can see the power in this second camera maybe, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to knock it over and you're going to see how it automatically cuts off the power. So here we go. You see that it's on because you can see that red light around the power button. And as I tilt it on its side, you can see how the light went out completely. So it will automatically turn itself off. That's just peace of mind. If you have a busy household, if the cat bumps into it, the dog bumps into it and knocks it over when maybe you have it on and you're not inside the house with it at the moment, this is just a great way to give you that peace of mind. And here at QVC, we have sold over 970,000 Dyson home improvement machines. And this happens to be our most popular heater fan. That's because it just, again, is built for year round use. It delivers comfort into your home for whatever occasion. It could just be that you work from home, you're in your home office. We all have that one room that never is the right temperature. I don't care what the thermostat says, it just never cooperates, right? So you can take this to that room. It's less than 6 pounds, so really lightweight. And again, doesn't take up a lot of space. So put it on your nightstand if you want, put it on the kitchen counter while you're cooking. It truly is just kind of can go anywhere. And because we have this beautiful white and silver color, it will blend in with whatever decor you have. So this can go on the floor, it can go up on a table, really wherever you want to put it, this can go. And then you have that ability, like you're seeing there, to oscillate it. So that's nice too, because it just spreads the airflow even further throughout the space. And remember, 10 airflow settings. So on a really hot, sticky day where it's humid and you need to cool down, you might crank it all the way up to 10. But there might be times where you just kind of notice that the air feels a little bit stale or, it doesn't feel fresh. And you just want to kind of get things circulating. You could just put it on 1 on that fan mode. And it does such a great job of just moving the air throughout the space because, again, it uses our patented air multiplier technology. So even though, right now it looks like it's not doing anything, but look when I put my pinwheel in front, you can see how much air it is moving. And that's again because of that patented air multiplier technology that's pushing the air forward. So that's really the difference too, because if you think about how traditionally fans or heaters work, now you're seeing the inside that those circle holes on the outside are drawing in the air. The air is then amplified as it passes over the mixed flow impeller, and then it's projected to you. So you feel it right away. And that's the beauty of it because when we're hot or we're cold, we don't want to have to wait for comfort. We want relief right away. And that's what this delivers by pushing it right where we are. So gone are the days I used to say, like my sister and I grew up in a home with no air conditioning. And my sister and I would fight over the real estate in front of that box fan because that was the only person that was getting cool if you were sitting right in front of it. But with this, you can have it, tuck it in the corner of the room. You're going to feel the airflow. And the best part is we give you this magnetic remote control. So it goes right on the top. You'll always know exactly where to find it. It's the only remote that you'll probably never be looking for. And all of the controls are right here on it, conveniently located. So you don't have to get up to change the setting. Maybe you fall asleep. Maybe you're hot as you're falling asleep. And then in the middle of the night, you get chilly. You can change it to that heating mode without ever getting up out of bed.